You hit the gym at night thinking you're winning. You're grinding while others sleep. But here's the brutal truth. Your late-night workouts might be the very thing destroying your gains. While you're chasing discipline, your body's screaming for recovery. Something's off. You feel it, even if you can't explain it. The gains don't come like they should. The energy isn't there. But no one's connecting the dots until now. In this video, I'll show you what's really happening and why it might change the way you train forever.
Number 5. Disrupted sleep cycles. Here's the part nobody wants to admit. Your late-night hustle? It's wrecking your sleep like a toddler with a drum set. You think you're building discipline, but what you're really doing is tossing a grenade into your recovery. Let's break this down like a biology teacher on espresso. When you work out, especially intense sessions with heavy lifting or high heart rate intervals, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol. Yep, those same hormones that say time to fight or run like hell. Great for surviving saber-toothed tigers. Terrible for bedtime. Now imagine trying to sleep with your internal alarms still blaring. Your heart's racing, your brain's buzzing, and your body thinks it's game time. Good luck winding down into a nice, peaceful REM cycle. And even if you do fall asleep, the quality is garbage. We're talking shallow sleep, less deep, restorative phases, and waking up feeling like you got hit by a truck driven by your own bad decisions. Why? Because your nervous system is still hyped up like a toddler who found a bag of sugar. Deep sleep is when your body actually repairs muscle tissue, regulates hormones, and consolidates memory. It's when your body says, "Cool, let's rebuild." But if you're not getting there, or you're cutting it short, then all that effort in the gym is just glorified stress. Recovery? Sabotaged. Gains? Ghosted. But wait, it gets juicier. Poor sleep also screws with your hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin. Ever wonder why you're ravenous the day after a late-night workout? It's not your macros, it's your brain saying, "Feed me now because we didn't rest right."
Number 4. Suppressed growth hormone release. Let's talk about something your favorite fitness influencer probably hasn't mentioned. Your body has a secret stash of muscle-building gold, and it only hands it out while you're asleep. That gold is called growth hormone, and if you're sabotaging your sleep, you're basically robbing your own gains. Growth hormone isn't just some nice-to-have extra. It's one of the most powerful anabolic agents your body naturally produces. It's responsible for muscle repair, fat metabolism, tissue regeneration, and even keeping you looking young. And here's the kicker. About 70% of it gets released during deep sleep, especially in the first few hours after you drift off. Guess what happens when you hit the gym at 10 p.m. and crash into bed at midnight wired and fried? That deep sleep window shrinks. You delay a sleep onset, disrupt REM cycles, and boom, your growth hormone release gets blunted like a cheap razor. So while you think you're stimulating growth by lifting late, you're actually stepping on the brake pedal while hitting the gas. Classic cell sabotage. This hormone isn't just for bodybuilders and meatheads. It plays a massive role in how lean you are, how quickly you recover, and how strong your immune system stays. But if your body doesn't get the chance to hit that deep recovery state, say goodbye to that nightly surge of muscle magic. You know that feeling when you've trained hard but still feel sore, sluggish, and soft the next day? That's not just DOMS. That's your body screaming, "Bruh, where is my growth hormone?" And here's a dirty little truth. Late-night training doesn't just delay the hormone release. It might suppress it entirely if you've jacked your circadian rhythm hard enough. You're living in a constant hormonal hangover and you don't even know it. Chronic suppression of growth hormone can lead to slower recovery, reduced strength, higher body fat, and even accelerated aging. Yeah, that's right. You might be grinding at night thinking you're staying ahead, but you're fast-tracking yourself to looking and feeling older. You're enjoying the video? Comment where you're watching from, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button.
Number 3. Reduced testosterone optimization.
If your testosterone is tanking, it doesn't matter how many supplements you're choking down or how loud you grunt during your squats. Your progress is dead in the water. And guess what's quietly kneecapping your T levels? Yup, your late-night workouts. Testosterone isn't just the man hormone. It's the captain of your hormonal ship. Muscle growth, energy, fat metabolism, libido, mental drive, all of it rides or dies with your T levels. And when are those levels optimized or replenished? Overnight, during deep, high-quality sleep. Now let's connect the dots. You train at night, jack up your cortisol, delay your sleep onset, and chop your REM cycles to pieces. Result? Testosterone production plummets like a phone battery on 1%. Still think training at 11 p.m. is hardcore? Your body is a precision system. It's not just about effort, it's about timing. Testosterone gets a massive overnight boost if and only if you're sleeping deep and uninterrupted. And no, passing out from exhaustion doesn't count. Your body doesn't care how tired you are if your sleep quality is trash. Here's what happens when your T tanks. Your strength plateaus, your fat loss stalls, your mood dips, and your drive takes a nosedive. You feel sluggish, you stop recovering, you get softer, weaker, and more frustrated, but you keep blaming your program instead of your bedtime. You could lift all you want, but if your endocrine system is waving a white flag every morning, you're basically trying to fill a leaking bucket. And here's the worst part. You might not even notice it until it's too late. Low testosterone creeps in. Slowly. It doesn't show up with a neon sign. One week, your lifts feel heavier. The next, you're dragging through the day. Then suddenly you're Googling, "Why am I always tired and soft?" like a walking WebMD case study. Most men under 40 blaming aging for their low T? It's not age, it's lifestyle. And nothing wrecks lifestyle-driven testosterone levels faster than wrecked sleep, courtesy of that ego lifting at midnight.
Number 2, lower workout intensity. All right, let's kill another sacred cow. Your late-night workouts feel intense, but they're not. Sorry to break it to you, champ, but that 10 p.m. deadlift session is basically gym cosplay. You're dressing the part, but your nervous system's half asleep, your strength output is running on fumes, and your brain's firing like a 2003 Dell laptop. You know what nobody wants to talk about? Peak performance doesn't live at night. Your central nervous system, the control tower for strength, coordination, and explosiveness, runs on a daily rhythm. And by the end of the day, it's checked out, sipping chamomile tea, and begging for Netflix. So when you roll into the gym after a full day of work, stress, screen time, traffic, caffeine crashes, and social burnout, what do you expect to lift? The spirits of your ancestors? Late workouts don't just mean lower energy, they mean lower intensity. Your lifts are lighter, your form is sloppier, and your mind-muscle connection is more like mind-muscle divorce. You're not activating efficiently, you're just going through the motions and mistaking exhaustion for effort. Let's talk fuel. By night, your glycogen stores are depleted unless you've been eating like a strategic athlete all day. And be honest, you haven't. That means your body has less available energy to push hard, recover fast, or lift heavy. So your performance suffers, but you're too mentally fried to even notice it. You chalk it up to being tired from life instead of calling it what it is. Unoptimal, uninspired training that's barely better than staying home. And then there's the real kicker. Your perceived effort is higher, meaning you feel like you're pushing hard because everything sucks more at night. But your actual output? It's garbage. You're grinding through fatigue, not because it builds character, but because your body's whispering, "Can we not?" This isn't just my hot take. Research backs it up. Studies show strength, power, and neuromuscular coordination tend to peak earlier in the day, especially late morning or early afternoon. Reaction time? Sharper. Focus? Clearer. Recovery? Smoother. But at night,
you're a fraction of your potential, chasing PRs with the energy of a wet noodle.
Number 1. Disrupted recovery rhythm. Your body isn't a machine. It's not some plug-and-play grind tool that operates the same 24/7 just because your calendar says grind mode. Your body runs on a rhythm, a circadian rhythm, and when you fight that rhythm, you don't just lose sleep, you lose strength, you lose recovery, you lose progress. Here's the deal. Your circadian rhythm is your internal clock. It regulates everything from hormone release and energy cycles to digestion and, recovery. This rhythm wants you alert in the morning, focused by midday, winding down by evening, and repairing while you sleep. But what do late-night workouts do? They flip that rhythm on its head and slap it across the face. You're throwing a high-stress event, yes, training is stress, into a time window when your body wants to chill, digest, and prep for restoration. Instead, it's dealing with elevated heart rate, cortisol spikes, metabolic chaos, and neurological stimulation. Basically, your body is like, bro, I was literally about to start rebuilding your broken tissues, but now you want to do squats at 11 p.m.? Seriously? This isn't just inconvenient, it's disruptive. Your muscles don't recover the same way when your body thinks it's under threat. And don't kid yourself. To your nervous system, late-night training is a threat. It keeps your body in a fight-or-flight mode instead of rest and repair mode. Translation, your recovery rhythm gets hijacked and your progress takes a nap, but not the good kind. And it gets nastier. Cortisol, your stress hormone, is supposed to drop in the evening, so melatonin, your recovery and sleep hormone, can rise. But if you're pumping iron at a bright lights, blasting music, and maxing out deadlifts at 10 p.m., cortisol doesn't go down, it goes up. And melatonin? Ghosted. You like the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.